Close your eyes and think of your favorite place. When I do that, the first place that always comes to my mind is Higgins Lake. It always comes to my mind because of the many awesome adventures I've had up there. Today, I'm going to talk about special places to me at Higgins Lake. Higgins Lake is important to me because I've been up there every single year since I was about 6 years old. The special places I'm going to talk about today are the house my parents own up at Higgins Lake, special places around Higgins Lake, and Higgins Lake itself. The experiences I've had at Higgins Lake are important to me because they all grant me happy memories I can share with family and friends. The first thing I'm going to talk about is our house that my parents own up at Higgins Lake. The house consists of two sections, the main house which looks out onto the beautiful lake, and a loft up above the garage that's a little closer to the road than the main house. The main house is where me and my family eat beautiful homemade dinners my mom makes almost every time we go up there. When we're not eating dinners, we're playing euchre, a pretty popular card game in Michigan. We play several hours of that till about very, very late at night. When it comes time for nighttime and everyone goes to settle into bed, me and any other kids that are up there at the time, if we have family or friends, go to the loft. The kids and me go to the loft to have a little separate space from the adults where we like to party, eat snacks, play video games, general kid things. When I'm not sitting up in the loft or chilling in the main house though, I'm doing things around Higgins Lake. There are several fun things my family, friends, and I like to do around Higgins. One of the things we like to do is go to a restaurant about a quarter of a mile from our house at Higgins called Silver Dollar. It has amazing food, and every time we go up to Higgins, I like to make it a staple that we go to Silver Dollar. One thing we like to do around the lake is we like to take the gator that we have in our garage to the hundreds of trails around Higgins. It's so fun, and that same gator is the gator that my little brother Adam smashed his front teeth on. Another thing we like to do with that gator is take us to a baseball field about a couple of miles from our house at Higgins, where anytime we have friends or family up at the lake, we make them do a kickball match with us. I've endured several intense kickball matches and won them most of the time. I've talked about my house at Higgins, special places to me around Higgins, but I haven't forgot the lake itself. I've spent so much time on Higgins Lake, it means more to me than I can describe in words. I've been up at 6 a.m. to fish for 4 hours and catch absolutely nothing. I've tubed down the back of a boat from when it started at a full tank of gas to when it was empty. I've been on hundreds and hundreds of sunset cruises with people that I care the most about. Higgins Lake is the greatest body of water I will ever know. The experiences I've had at Higgins Lake are important to me as they all grant me happy memories I can share with family and friends. I've talked about how I've played euchre until dusk, then went to the loft to game until sunrise. I mentioned all the kickball games I've won and all the calories I've consumed at Silver Dollar. Lastly, I talked about all the various activities I've done on the lake. I'd like you to come up to Higgins Lake, so next time you close your eyes and think of your favorite place, we can think alike.